Okay, we are back here. Yesterday we were working on the frame, and so now we've got it all squared up, and these 3-inch boards on each end. And what we need to do is put all the slats in. What we're going to use is Baltic birch. So I wouldn't use any other kind of plywood for this. This is 1/2 inch. And if you look at all the laminations there, it's a solid birch plywood. Really strong for the weight. Plus, it looks great. Comes in a 5x5 sheet, which can be a problem getting it into your car. But you'll be able to cut this down because you know that the panel has to be 24 inches wide, so just have 24 inches cut off it and it'll fit in your car. So what I've done is I've measured out all the spaces for the slats. So I'm just going to scribe a line across here. So now, when we cut all our slats, we'll be able to tell what order they should be in so that our grain still matches. We've got all our boards cut here, and we're just starting to assemble them and put them all back here. And you can see how our line works. As we assemble them, they line up, so we know we've got them in the right order. So we'll just carry along here until we get them all set up. Now we can see that our line is straight all the way along there, so our boards are all in the right order. And what we need to do now is just trim the back corner here so that they'll fit in tight. You can see because the angle has a little bit of a curve in it. So we'll just nip the back off those on the table saw. So now we're just going to mark all the ones that are fixed because they'll be permanently bolted to the frame. So we just go along. So the first one would be a spacer, a slider. This one would be fixed. Same thing, slider, fixed. Slider, fixed. And so on all the way along here. Okay, well this is looking good. Everything's ready to be bolted down. You just need to get some hardware. But our mattress has come in now, and so I think we'll go upstairs and take a look at that. Come on with me. Yeah, the mattress has been off-gassing and expanding for about 48 hours. It's made in Spain. Milliard is the brand. If you look in en français, it's une double. But en anglais, in English, it's called a full size, 73 by 52 by 4, which is absolutely the perfect size for an element. We're going to have to cut it though. We're going to have to cut the pieces apart and split it at one end. But that's another story, and I'm going to explain that in a moment. than 2 thumbs up. Very comfortable, and I think 4 inches is what you need. So, I got to explain how we're going to use it. So come on over here and grab a seat. So this is a maquette or a model of the mattress. You can see there's the 3 panels. You can see that the front panel we've actually cut in 2. And eventually what we're going to do is cut this one as well. So we want to have 4 separate cushions. And I'll explain why. Let's go back to what we've been working on before. This is a little model of the bed frame platform. So we've been working on this section here with these 2 sliders that will slide inside that panel like that. Now if we look at the back, I'll just put those back in the front, so slide them out. If we look at the back, it's divided here 8 inches and 16 inches. Now it's 8 inches because our foam is 4 inches thick. And when this goes up into this position, this distance is 8 inches. So what that means is that if we have a cushion on here and a cushion back here, we can put this cushion on top. We can fold this up and right over top comes off. Let's look at the reason that this needs to slide. In this position, this is slid 8 inches ahead, and this will be right where the seats are folded back. This is the back of the back door, so it fills the entire area. When we go into, let's say, a couch mode, this flips up. Our cushions are here. This cushion is sitting here, and this is folded up at an angle like this so that it makes the couch. In this case, you could leave the front sections out and have a chaise. Push that one back in. And you could even use your other pillow and put a little bit of extra foam back there. So when we need to go into bed mode, you can see that this, in order to fold down, has to slide forward the 8 inches so that it'll fit in the back. And that's back in bed mode. So when this is up in this position, this is close to the back, this ends up being a countertop for your kitchen area. But it also folds up and allows you to access things down below. And the other advantage is here, you're able to stand here so that you can get out the moonroof to get up onto the upper deck. Just to go over it again, we've got 24 inches. We've got 8 inches, and we've got 16 inches. So this can fold up like this. It can fold up like this, or it can fold all the way over and cover all the cushions. This section can also slide back and forth in our rails. It has to be slid forward in order for this to fold back and not hit the back of the element. When you go into couch mode, you lift this up and you slide back. In that mode, you have the cushions like this, and this is locked on an angled position to give you the couch. Well, I hope that has made it a little clearer why we're working to slide it back and forth, because we need that 8-inch difference in order to have the bed go all the way from the back of the seats to the rear doors. When we want it in the couch mode, it has to slide back 8 inches. And in that mode, the front of this couch is even with the rear opening of the doors. Anyway, I hope that's helped, and you can see we got work to do here. So hang in there, and if you got any questions, let me know, and we'll just carry on and see how it works out. Bye for now. Take care.